Gary. I think it's fantastic. And honestly, with COVID-19, the pandemic, it's taken such an effort even to get to this stage, Gary. So I have to take my hat off to you if I was wearing one. Well done, man. I think it's an incredible idea. And as you say, cancer hasn't disappeared. It's still one of those horrible diseases that really affects everyone.
I am Ross and I am 7 and I had cancer.
The Children's Cancer Unit at the Royal Belfast Hospital for Sick Children is the only place in Northern Ireland where children can receive their treatment for cancer.
Ross was only 4 when he was diagnosed with leukemia. When we got the news that Ross had leukemia, obviously Claire and I were both devastated, scared, and wondering where you go from there. Once the diagnosis happened, we then moved down into the ward. It is, I can't say enough about the people in the ward, how hard they work. Nothing's too much hassle for them. They make the kids feel super, play specialists, the nurses, the consultants, the time that they give and the effort they put in is fantastic. The obvious benefit is that it's helping provide the service that's curing our children. It's improving the service. It's putting facilities and people there to make the children feel more comfortable when basically it becomes their home for a lot of weeks, so months, maybe even years. So I can't say enough about the charity either. It's unbelievable what the children can go through when you see not just our own child, any of the children that you see up in the ward. But what we noticed with Ross was he went from being a baby to more growing up, but he went from a very shy child. And I think it was how special he was made to feel in the ward and how well looked after he was. He's became a very self-confident, outgoing child through all of this. Ross had to give his football up. 9-10 months was it that he got to go back, and he was so pleased to get back. And then when he got to play his first match and stuff, and it was great for us too to see him getting over that hurdle and getting back to doing what he wants to do.
For over 30 years, the Children's Cancer Unit charity has raised funds to enhance the facility at the unit and ensure the best possible service for every patient treated there.
I play for Ballyclare Colts. I'm a goalkeeper, but I hope I get picked for Man United. At the unit, they call me Ross the Boss, but I've got a nickname for one of my favourite nurses, Scary Carrie. When I go to the unit, I have loads of fun. You get to play on the Wii, you get to play on the PlayStation, you get to do all sorts. And I never knew what it was for a while until my mum and dad told me. The worst thing that was possible was not getting to see my brother for quite a long time. So a few days we would come down the secret passage leading into my room, and he would shout in the window and say hello and all.
Cancer affects children right across Northern Ireland. Without public donations, the Children's Cancer Unit charity would not be able to provide what they do for children and young people with cancer all over Northern Ireland. We must remember, play is medicine too. You can still have fun when you have cancer, but it's lovely, like someone like myself can go out to the home and prepare all these children and adolescents for different stages of their treatment that's coming up. Children get referred to me as young as 2 or 3, but I remain in their lives throughout their cancer journey.
When I first visited the unit, it was very daunting, as I was only 8 years old, and it was a huge big hospital, and it was just huge, and I couldn't really take it all in. But definitely having like Naomi and other play specialists there to like calm me down and distract me with like games or arts and crafts that, to take me away from what was actually going on in the treatment I was going through. I still visit the unit, but like every time I go up there, you're greeted with like warm and friendly faces, and they all remember you, and you don't feel left out. Like you're still part of that like I suppose community or that like loving family. Although I have to live with my tumour for the rest of my life, I know that if it ever does come back, that we have the unit and the doctors and nurses who are there ready to look after me and provide me with all the support I need.
The support we provide depends totally on donations from the public.
Our medical team needs your help.
Children and young people need your help.
Families like ours need your help.
Children like me need your help.